Good morning, and I'm speaking to you today from Bevis Mark Synagogue on Tuesday, the 31st of March, 2020. One of the prayers that's recited every Shabbat in synagogue is a prayer for the royal family. This is something that Jews have done throughout the millennia, always praying for the governments wherever it is that they have lived. And so what I've brought out here for you today are examples of the prayer books of Art Kahal, Shar HaShamayim, that depict all of the monarchs from the 18th century until today. I'm going to show you each of these sidurim, each of these prayer books, one by one, but feel free to pause your video if you'd like to spend a bit more time focusing on any of them in particular. The first one I've shown you previously, this shows King George III, the monarch from 1760 until 1820. The next monarch, King George IV, who was here from 1820 to 1830, unfortunately could not find any prayer book that showed his name. The next monarch, William IV, reigned from 1830 to 1837, and his name does appear in the first De Sola prayer book, David Aaron De Sola prayer book. The next monarch, very long reigning, is Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901. And I've shown you here two different prayer books. The first one, also printed by De Sola, shows her name, the prayer, in Portuguese still. But the second one, which is in the prayer book that was put out by the son of David Aaron De Sola, Abraham De Sola, who was the rabbi in Montreal, though put out under the auspices of Chacham Benjamin Artom, who was the Chacham here in London, depicts Victoria's name already in English. The next prayer book was the first prayer book that was printed under Chacham Gaster, and this shows Edward VII, who reigned from 1901 to 1910. The next prayer book, all of these under the Gaster edition, shows George V, who ruled from 1910 to 1936. And while we don't have his name in a prayer book, what I have before you is a prayer, or a day of prayer, that was recited for him in this community when he was nearing the end of his life. The next king, Edward VIII, only ruled for a short time, and so his name, as far as I could find, doesn't appear in any of the prayer books. But then, of course, George VI, who ruled from 1936 to 1952 over the years of the Second World War. And finally, to our current monarch, Elizabeth II, who's ruled since 1952. Of course, in her prayer book, in the prayer book that mentions her name, it also mentions the heir to the throne, Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales. And of course, we have him in mind as he recovers from COVID-19. And of course, all the members of government, whether the Prime Minister or any of the other ministers. And so I'm now going to recite the royal prayer for you, and of course, having in mind all of those who are ill throughout the United Kingdom. Hanoten Teshua la milachim umam shallah la nesihim umalchuto malchut kol olamim hapotzeh et David avdo mecherev ra hanoten bayam darach Umayim mazim nediva, Yivarech v'yishmor v'yinsor v'yazor, v'yiromem v'yingadel v'yinaseh lemala lemala. Our most gracious sovereign Queen Elizabeth, Philip Duke of Edinburgh, Charles Prince of Wales, and all the royal family, Melech malchei hamelachim v'rachamav yishmerem v'yichayem. Umikol tzarav hanezek yatzilem, melech malchei hamelachim v'rachamav, yarum yagmiyagorav marachtam, v'yarichu yamima mamlachtam, melech malchei hamelachim v'rachamav, yidem libam uvlev kol yoatzehem v'sardehem rachamanu lasot tova imanu v'im kol Yisrael lacheinu b'mehem uv'yameinu tivasha Yehuda v'Yisrael yishkon lavedach uba letzion goel, ve'en yiratzon v'nomar. Amen. Hope everyone continues to stay well.